When I interview a lot of younger rappers, age 25 and down, and I ask who their biggest influence was, I always get the same answer.
What is it?
Chief Keef. I always hear Chief Keef.
It's literally over. It's over for us.
Why is that?
If your influence is Chief Keef,
Biggest influence.
if your biggest influence is Chief Keef, it's over for the whole world.
Why is that?
That's not a good influence to have. It's like very bad, man.
I mean, any younger rapper, when they lay out their Mount Rushmore of rap, Chief Keef is always on that mountain.
It's just kind of sad. Nothing against Chief Keef, but it's like, I look at Chief Keef and I have to blame him for a lot of people's deaths.
Like who?
Everyone in Chicago, 95%.
So there was no violence before Chief Keef
No,
started
there was
rapping.
violence, but that drill music shit that whole wave that he started, oh, people died because of that shit, bro. Lots of people. That shit came way to California. People was like, oh, it was kind of wild, bro.
Yo, there's drill rappers in London. I interviewed them.
That shit's kind of wild, bro.
I interviewed
like,
a group of London drill rappers. It's actually kind of interesting.
No, bro, like
I don't know. I mean, I see.
You can do
I
the
see what
statistics. You can do the statistics. Chicago murder rate went sky high after that whole wave.
I think Chief Keef, you know, with the gang affiliation and stuff like that, the GD, BD thing, you know, and the beefing over the internet and so forth.
It was internet like,
yeah,
I think, like, you know how people started like having guns in videos? That's all because of him. Like just bunch of motherfuckers waving guns, that's all because of him.
And the whole video's in the living room.
The videos in the living room where a bunch of niggas in one circle all jumping around in one circle.
With their shirts off.
With shirts off, that's 95% him. And I'm not taking away nothing from Chief Keef because, like, I like the music. You feel me? I like that.
First album was dope.
Like, nigga, I was a fan. You feel me? It was fire. I'm not gonna take away nothing from him. It was fire. But when you look at the effect that the music have on the people, you feel me? Like, I think Chief Keef might hold the record for most members of his squad that has died.
I interviewed his cousin, Big Low, days before he got murdered.
Yo, like, I think at one point in time, every time I got online, it was maybe like a month straight, member of Chief Keef 300 squad, shot dead. It just kept happening. I'm like, yo, this nigga.
Well, if you notice, Chief Keef moved out of...
He moved to Cali, right?
He moved to Calabasas, where I live. Like,
Yeah.
and he's never been back to Chicago.
Question, why everybody moved to Calabasas? What's over there?
Gated communities.
Do I need to move over there?
I think you should,
I
yeah.
live in Irvine. I'm good. I live by all the police. I'm good. Like literally. Like
you have a police roommate.
Like literally, I live by all the police. Motherfuckers get right. Like it's police cars parked in the driveway.
Right, like Simi Valley's like that.
Yeah. I live by all police. I'll be good. I call 911, nigga be like, we right around the corner. Here we go.
I can hear you.
I can hear you. I don't even call. I'll be like, hey, we need some help, nigga. Woo! But
you know, no, Calabasas has gated communities.
Yeah.
That end, which prevents people from just rolling by your house. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I think a lot of people move to Calabasas. Like I had too many weirdos, man, showing up at my doors back in the day and shit like that. I had to be away from that.
They shouldn't let me move in there. I'm gonna be making bread. Calabasas tour. Come on in. I'm gonna have a truck, your Vlad, right there. That's Drake. Yep, your little tour guide, little Calabasas. Little Calabasas tour guide.
You can get to the gate because you live there,
we
right?
We could buy a house over there, dog. We could make dummy bread, bro. Calabasas tours. Yo, I'm not lying, bro. People would pay $100 a seat, nigga. We get like a 50-person bus, $100 a seat, nigga, every weekend, and we get cake out. Calabasas tour, nigga. On the left, we have Vlad house. Take your pictures, guys. It should be like we play the little Jurassic Park music. But no, just going back on a serious note, going back to the shit, dog. Like, I feel like this as a rapper, and most rappers, right? It's okay, and this just goes to up and coming artists. And I told one of my fans this recently. He was like, "Yo, check out my music," and I just had to tell him the truth. I was like, "Yo, are you making music because you think this cool, or are you thinking about the impact that it's gonna have on your following when it does blow up?" And I think a lot of rappers don't think like that. A lot of rappers don't think what impact is the music gonna have on, what impact is the music gonna have on the next generation. And, you know, rappers are, like, we don't have no more leaders. We don't have no more Malcolm X's. We don't have no more Martin Luther Kings. We don't have no more, Huey P's. We don't have no more of that. We got rappers now. Rappers and basketball players and celebrities and shit like that. So those are people who are leading the youth from our perspective.
Well, you have a Kaepernick.
Well, we have Kaepernick, but you see all the drama
You know
he's going
something?
through. He just kneeled. He didn't really do too much.
Yeah,
I ain't giving him the leader thing.
Because you know something, after I said, I started thinking about it, I said,
Come
he
on.
never actually talks.
I ain't giving him no leader thing.
I don't
bro.
know if he still, if he still
Can he talk? Is he deaf?
That's what I'm saying. Maybe he lost his vocal cords.
I think they cut his shit out.
They cut his vocal cords.
NFL, they did something to him.
You could just kneel, but that's it.
That's it. Because
grow your afro out. But
I've
that's
never
it.
seen him say anything.
Yeah, I've never actually heard him talk. I don't. No,
Is he
I'm
real?
not actually being funny right now. I've never actually heard him talk.
I'm dead serious.
I've seen him
this
tweet.
is not a joke.
I've seen Instagram posts. I've seen him like certain things and leave comments, but I've never actually heard him talk. He doesn't do public speaking or whatever else. He'll just post something. It's all about the imagery.
That's kind of wild. I don't know. I'm not considering Cap as a leader. Don't put Cap in that
Yeah,
leader thing.
fair
But
enough.
like I said, you know, we don't have any more leaders that's really telling the people the right way. It's like all entertainers now that's leading the youth. So I tell all artists this, you know what I mean? Before you hit the studio, and I know y'all not gonna listen because some of y'all caught in your own ways from the famous Dexes and the Rich the Kids and all these little niggas that feel like they lit and they buying chains and shit. Yo, I understand y'all lit. Y'all kids that never had nothing, and you know, the man gave y'all a little money, y'all popped, and now y'all doing shows for 50s, 60s, whatever. Y'all got chains, cars, nice houses. All right, well, I get it. Now that you got all that, now that you already there, right? Let's change the agenda, bro. Let's put a message out there that really matters. You feel me? Let's start telling the kids, hey, do this, do that. Like, that's why I really respect Jay-Z and I respect his 444 album. Like, that's probably my favorite album that has dropped within the past who knows when.
Yeah, Story of OJ is going to be like a timeless kind of song.
You know, yeah, it's most definitely. And I feel like all rappers should be doing that right now, especially the rappers that been in the game 10, 15 plus. You know, 10, 15, if you've been in the game 10, 15 plus, especially 20 plus, you most definitely should be telling the kids to do something right. You feel me? So I'm going to just, needless to say, I'm just going to say this. This goes to like Snoop, this goes to, you know, Exhibit, this goes to Scarface, this goes to all the rappers that been in the game that I looked up to. You feel me? How about y'all come together and put out like a collab project of telling the youth to do something right? Y'all the new Malcolm X's, y'all the new Martin Luther Kings. How about y'all put an album together and tell, like, all of y'all old heads come together and go, this is what the game did to us. I don't want y'all to go down the path that we went through. Because when you hear some of the stories that you hear behind closed doors, you be like, damn, that happened to you. Why you didn't tell the up and coming rappers? And now the up and coming rappers get stuck in the same circle that y'all got stuck in. So how about y'all tell the people that what happened? You know what I mean? Or is it like a hitman that's gonna snipe niggas or something? Or is it like a hip hop hitman? I don't know. Whatever the case it may be, I just want all the old heads to come together and go, youth, this is what we need to do, right?
Yeah, I mean, because I just interviewed Too Short, and the clip that we just put out, we were talking about, you know, rapping and age and how older rappers hate on younger rappers. And he said something real interesting. He said,
you can't tell an old dude not to rap. You can't tell a young dude how to rap. You can't tell motherfuckers what to like. You can't tell me that all this popular music that people like is whack because it's fucking popular.
You're right. You're right. But even with that, going back to the leaders that we had, like the leaders press unity, the leaders press we need to stick together. Now, you know, in this era, everybody fighting for a #1 spot, people fighting for Grammys, people fighting for prizes. I think we need to say fuck all of that shit, and motherfuckers just need to come together and tell the youth what to do.
I feel you. We're going to end it right there. Daylyt, thank you for coming through, man. We haven't had Daylyt, man. Thanks for coming through. You know, we haven't had Daylyt, regular Daylyt.
Most definitely. Now,
in many moons.
I make something loud and clear. I just wanted to be normal for once. If this video don't get millions, interview ass naked next.
Okay, I don't know if I'll be doing that interview, but yeah, okay. Till next time. Peace.